Hi, this is Ashley from Tia's Company back with another video for Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande, their friendship, and a subscriber wanted me to do Nicki and Future's friendship. So we're going to see how their dynamic is for both Nicki and Ariana and Future and Nicki. Before we get into the reading, please like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Follow all social media down in the description box, and this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So the first card that I got is the Queen of Swords, and what I'm getting from this card is that Ariana sees Nicki as like her older sister, and she's very protective over Nicki. I'm getting that she has came into or has been in situations where people wanted her to not be friends with Nicki or wanted her to, I guess, turn her back on Nicki, and Ariana has really yet to do that. I'm getting that people have told her from behind the scenes, like, don't hang out with Nicki, or don't talk to Nicki in the public, don't tweet about Nicki, because I guess people behind the scenes are very jealous of their relationship, and they do not want Nicki to really have any allies. This goes back to what I said about Nicki feeling alone. That there's a reason for that, because she doesn't really have any allies, and even though Ariana Grande is really considered her friend, Ariana Grande can really only do so much in the public because she is being told behind the scenes not to really mess with Nicki like that. Okay? And so the Six of Wands, this goes back to what I said before about Ariana Grande seeing Nicki as a queen. And even though she watches Nicki going through what she's going through, she still doesn't think any different of her. She doesn't think that she's less than. She doesn't think that she's not the queen. She still thinks that Nicki is probably one of the best female rap artists of this time, and she doesn't really listen to all the negative things that people say about Nicki. Okay, Six of Cups, reverse. So Ariana Grande likes to be a helping hand to Nicki. She likes to help her with anything that she needs help with. I'm seeing that Nicki really does appreciate Ariana Grande in that instance, where she may, like, Nicki is an older sister to Ariana, but she always asks Ariana for advice because Ariana does handle negative comments very well. She usually doesn't clap back, and she usually tends to turn the other cheek. And so Nicki really does admire that. She does ask Ariana for advice regarding that, like, should I say something about this, or should I just ignore it? So I think Ariana Grande gives her advice on how to ignore negative comments. The Page of Wands. There is a guy I'm getting in the background, for whatever reason, is telling Ariana Grande not to be cool with Nicki and to basically turn her back on Nicki. They are in a good space, obviously, but there's somebody that has told Ariana to drop Nicki or not to be cool with her anymore. I don't know who it is, but it's somebody. So the Four of Wands. So what I'm getting from this card is that Ariana knows obviously what Nicki is going through behind the scenes of, I guess, people trying to push her out. So Ariana Grande, a lot of times she gets very worried about Nicki's well-being. I'm seeing that Ariana Grande tends to check up on Nicki every so often because she gets very worried about her well-being just to make sure that she's okay. Three of Cups. This card, I'm getting that people have gossiped about Nicki to Ariana, and Ariana does not like that at all. It's probably her biggest pet peeve. She does not like when people talk negative about Nicki Minaj. The Queen of Cups. So I'm getting that they do have music together. So they do have a lot of music together that hasn't been released, and so they might release it in the future. They do have a good amount of music that still has not been released. Okay. So the Ten of Wands. This card is for Future, and I'm seeing that Nicki has a lot of negative feelings towards Future right now. So that could mean that they had a falling out of some sort. I'm seeing that she has a lot of negative vibes for Future. He might have done something. We'll see in the next couple cards what happened. Okay, yep. So Two of Swords reverse. Basically, Future had did something behind Nicki's back. What I'm seeing is he might have talked badly about her or done something sneaky and she found out about it. Which would make sense considering that Drake and Future, they are pretty close. So there's no shocking there. What I'm getting is that they had a falling out because Future either talked bad about her behind her back and she found out, or he did something sneaky behind her back. Wasn't they supposed to go on tour or something? Barbs, comment down below if you guys know if Future and Nicki were supposed to go on tour or something. He did something to Nicki, and they're not in the greatest space right now, unfortunately. The Three of Swords. Yes, so this is basically Nicki. Nicki feels alone. She feels like even though, she's still cool with Ariana, Nas checks up on her, she really feels alone. Like, she really don't feel like she got anybody. And I'm seeing that there was a portrayal with her relationship with Future. So this is showing, the strength card is showing, this is Nicki. She has a lot of strength, a lot of willpower, especially in this past year. She really hasn't been in too much drama, which is showing her strength. Like, even though the negative press, she is very resilient. The Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing that Future and Nicki do have music together that has not been released, and as of right now it don't look like it's gonna be released. It's looking like it's probably gonna stay in the vault because she is not happy with Future right now. She's not happy. I'm seeing there was some sort of betrayal. I don't know what it is. I'm getting, she might have found out he was talking bad about her, or he did something behind her back and she found out about it. The same thing I got for Drake. So that is not a coincidence, I do not think. I think that, Drake and Future, aren't they pretty close? I think there's a reason for the betrayal. I don't know if Drake told him to do something, but something ain't right. Two of them she used to be close with, and now she's not close with, Future and Drake, and they're like, I think Phineas and Ferb, basically, of hip-hop. Like, aren't they really close? So that is actually, that's not a coincidence. Oh, okay, so now I got the Queen of Wands reversed. So basically this card is saying, even though Nicki has a falling out with Future, she doesn't really plan on, I guess I would say, doing anything negative towards him. She's still gonna sit on her crown. She's still gonna have her crown. She's gonna sit up on top. She's not gonna stoop to his level. And eventually I do see that they will have a conversation, but I don't think Nicki will ever fully forgive Future for whatever he did. I think from 2017, 2019, her eyes have really opened up to see who is really by her side. And the people that have betrayed her from 2017 to 2019 or up to now, she's never going to really forgive them. She might be cool with you, but she's never going to fully forgive you because she feels as though you're supposed to stick with people even when you see them that they're down, and she feels like a lot of people have turned their back on her, so she's not going to be cool with a lot of people, especially people that have betrayed her. So that was the reading for Nicki and Ariana and Future. So basically for Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande's relationship, I'm getting that they do have a solid relationship, like a sister relationship, and Ariana is very protective over Nicki, because I guess people, what I got is that people have approached Ariana Grande and said, you really shouldn't be messing with Nicki, and she has yet to turn her back. But Future, on the other hand, he has definitely did something to Nicki. I don't see that they're cool right now. For whatever reason, I don't know if he talked bad about her or he did something behind her back, but they are not in a good space, which is kind of funny considering that his relationship with Drake is pretty close, and she don't mess with Drake either. So I find that to be very interesting. And but she has unreleased music with Ariana and Future. So Ariana Grande and her music with Nicki Minaj, that could possibly get released in the next year or so. But I do not see her releasing any more music with Future, unless the same thing with Cardi B, there is an apology or something. I think a lot of people owe Nicki apologies. That's how she feels, because she not messing with nobody. She cool with Ari, but as for Future, they're not in a good space, unfortunately. But if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and I will see you next video.